Hi, Chazz here. I'm the author of This Plague of Days, and I wanted to review The Stand. It's kind of long overdue. Uh, the Stand, I know a lot of fans of Stephen King say to him that this is the book that they love the most. And he says it's a little bit uncomfortable to have people say that the best thing he ever did was something that came so early in his career, because he's written so many books since then. And I love a lot of Stephen King. He's been a real inspiration to me for a lot of my writing. The Cell I enjoyed a lot. The Stand, Misery. There's so many books that I enjoyed so much, but The Stand is the one that I enjoyed the most. I didn't want it to end, even though it goes on for a long time. But he captures ordinary people in a crisis situation. And I really appreciate his ability to represent every man in so many of his characters. So many books I read, there are too many people who have extraordinary abilities, and too many things go too well for them, and that's not my life, and I don't think that's anybody's life, or not too many people are that blessed. So I really got so much out of Stephen King's The Stand, and I don't know if this is a review to say if you haven't read it, you have to read it. So it's 5 stars. It's also a thank you to Stephen King for so many nights of great reading. I can't say enough about how The Stand in particular inspired so much of the work that I do, as far as the twists and the surprises, and the characterization is so deep. He can get you to feel like you know a character because you recognize the characters so quickly. You know, the people who appear in his books are people that you've met, and it is an incredibly ambitious story because it spreads out into such an epic, and it's such a all-encompassing look at how the world could react to a world flu pandemic. I have to say, like, if it didn't even go into the supernatural, paranormal elements that it does, it would still be an awesome book. I think the way he described it, the paranormal stuff was a way to bring the story back to a center of good versus evil, because it starts out with just getting to know a lot of characters who are going through really deep trouble, and falling in love with so many characters, and a lot of them don't make it. So it can be heartbreaking, but I really encourage my kids to read, and I can't wait to introduce them to The Stand. So if you haven't been so blessed yet, if you're still deciding whether or not you need to buy The Stand, then definitely buy The Stand. You won't be disappointed. 5 stars from me.